So finally, you just got your first client who actually paid you some money upfront, and after so many months of your hard work, of your persistent efforts, your first client is here. Congratulations for that. In this video, I'll be talking about how you can scale your agency from here after getting that first client, because I have seen a lot of students of my own, they get their first client but they never able to get the second, third, fourth, fifth. They're just stop there. Alright, so this one video is going to exactly show you how you can actually scale from here. 5 clients, 10 clients, 20 clients, 25 clients. Just for you guys information, I'll be telling you, like, we have worked with over 200 plus clients till this very day. We recently also crossed $550,000 of revenue mark for our agency. Pretty much $500,000 agency. It's pretty much like I never thought like we'll be coming to this kind of phase for our agency. Pretty much in the next year or two, we'll be hitting $1 million for sure. Again, as an example, I'm taking, you got your first client in roofing, and now what are the next steps? Obviously, he paid you, and now you have to onboard him, deliver him the services and whatnot. I'm not going to talk about the delivery part. I'm going to talk about how you can replicate that process and get more clients. First things first, guys, whatever you did to actually land that first client, just replicate that. I know you might be saying, Bhavesh, this is very cliche. I was just expecting this. You're not going to tell anything. Just hear me out, guys. Just listen to me once. Whatever you did, whatever the script you sent, whatever the follow-up messages you sent, and whatever the offer you had, whatever the guarantees you actually told your client, just write everything down in a Google Doc and see how you can actually make your offer, scripts, or guarantees more efficient to the client. If I am your prospect, I have to hear the best possible pitch. Even if I am talking to you, I have to hear the best pitch possible. I have to just see the value upfront before even like paying you, and that's how you close more clients. First things first, you have to work on your offer. If you have closed a client for lead gen, make sure like how to get even more qualified leads for your clients. If it's appointment, how to get even more qualified appointments for your client. First things first, you have to do is you have to find a way to make your scripts, especially like first connection request script, follow-up scripts, how you can make it more efficient. Once you have these things in place, which is like more than efficient, getting clients won't be a difficult job. The next thing you gotta do is you have to start replicating the process. You reached out to a roofing company owner on LinkedIn, replicate that. You have to know your numbers. This is very important. Create a Google sheet, Google Doc, whatever it is. Write down your numbers. How did you got that first time? Do some research about it. How many people did you reach out to before you actually got that first appointment and you converted that appointment into a client for agency? Know your numbers. For example, for me personally, for my sales team, they generally reach out to like maybe 400 to 600 people before they actually get a client or an appointment, something like that. For us to get appointments, the numbers are different. For clients, the numbers are different. For you guys, it might be different. For me personally, it's different. So first of all, create a Google sheet. Know your numbers. I know this is the first client you haven't been tracking all the numbers correctly, but from now on, before you get that second client, you gotta know your numbers. How many people you are reaching out to, and how much time frame is it taking? How many months, how many weeks, whatever it is. Once you are sure of like in every 3 weeks I'm getting a client, then you'll be pretty much sure. You can predict things. Every 100 clients I'm reaching, I'm getting one appointment. That's it. That's all about numbers game. And a lot of people have been preaching about this. It's all about numbers, guys. What we are doing, it's marketing and sales, and it's all about numbers. The more people you're going to reach out to, the more responses you'll be getting. The more responses, more appointments, more clients. That's it. Let's keep it simple. I'm not going to make it complex for you guys. Alright, so that was the first. Do some research about your niche, how you can make your offer more tempting, adding more guarantees, more assurances, making your script so much captivating for your prospect. As soon as you send that message, and as soon as your prospect read that message, he should respond back to you. How? In my past videos, guys, I've already told you what it actually takes to create captivating scripts to get good responses from your clients. How not to get ghosted by clients. Like literally everything is on my channel. And if you're not watching those videos, guys, you are missing out on a lot of valuable content. You have to predict things. Most importantly, know your numbers. Alright. And if you don't know your numbers, guys, you might get some clients initially without knowing your numbers, but later down the line, you'll face a lot of problems. Literally, I have been in your position, and I used to always think like there's no use of knowing numbers, right? And it's not that much important to know your numbers. Right now, literally, my sales team and I personally focus on knowing my numbers. And I know I realized this very, very late, but it plays a very big role in predicting things. As a business owners, you gotta predict things. Alright, as an entrepreneur, you gotta predict things. You gotta know like what can happen, what can eventually happen. You have to be a little pessimistic, that's why you are going to avoid it. You have to take precautions in order to avoid things. Also, you're going to see some cards up here on how to get clients, how to deliver them. And if you haven't checked my partner's channel, Ashish, do check his channel out because he's providing a lot of solid videos on how to deliver clients, how to set up Facebook ads. It's like we are providing so much value and you guys are not even actually watching these videos. What you are watching is paying a like $1,000. You guys are paying for a $1,000 course and then you're watching. Guys, that's very sad for you and I feel very sad for you as well. Let's say after reaching out to 500 prospects, you are getting one appointment. Alright, 700 prospects, reaching out to 700 prospects, you're getting one client. Now it's all about doubling game, right? If you're getting one client after reaching out to 700 prospects, double that number down. 1400 prospects, 2 clients, double that down, and that's how you will be predicting getting clients, right? And I know like you cannot just completely depend on predicting things for a business. You have to take more actionable steps, and for that you have to set up a team. You have to hire people because you cannot reach out to 700 people in a day all by yourself. You gotta have a team who can do it for you. Start reaching out to like people who can work with you on commission basis and get you appointments, and you pay them per appointment, or let's say once you make a sale or something, you close a client, you pay them 10% to 15% commission per sale, whatever the amount of the sale is. Just to give you a quick example, how did I first started out? It's like in terms of like how did I got my appointment sitters? I got them from Facebook. I hired a team. Right now I have a team of, I think I would say 3 people. At one point I had a team of 14 sales guys who was outreaching for me, and recently I've realized it's about quality over quantity. Those 14 guys were doing nothing and they were just taking a lot of expenses from my pocket, and I was barely getting any ROI. Right now I'm just focusing and working with 3 appointment sitters and they're doing such a wonderful job. I'm more than happy to pay them more commissions, more bonuses, because they are filling my calendar with so many appointments, because I've exactly told them on what kind of scripts to use. I've told them my frameworks. They are using a lot of new different techniques, strategies, tactics to reach out to clients. They're being creative. They're brainstorming. All the 3 guys that I have, they understand my vision. They're loyal to me. They trust me. I trust them. I believe in them. And once you have that level of connection with your team, especially your sales team, I'm not talking about the delivery team, acquiring clients won't be a difficult job for you. I can bet on that. So having a good connection with your sales team is very important. And along the way, just a quick disclaimer, you are going to find a lot of employees who might backstab you. I've experienced this a lot of time. I'm pretty much used to it, and we never do wrong to our employees and they backstab us because we never did anything wrong. That's why they're backstabbing us. All right, so that's like I would say, and that's what happens when you do good to the people. Let them backstab you. Someday they're going to realize like what they're actually missing out on. How they're backstabbing us by copying our frameworks, copying our scripts, copying our post and whatnot. And I never even thought like they would be doing something like that. But anyways, I don't want to talk about it. It's their harm. I don't have any resentment from them. They did what they planned about and I can't undo it. I'm just happy for what's coming for my agency and for everything, what we are up to. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you got some kind of positive vibes from this video and you actually got few ways on how you can scale your agency. Just like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends who got the first client. They're just finding it difficult to scale. Alright, all the steps that I mentioned in this video, it's going to be very, very beneficial. And for more information on how to get clients and how to acquire clients, just visit my YouTube channel. Just go to my YouTube channel and see like what kind of videos I have. Click on the videos, start binge watching it. You won't regret it for sure. Anyways guys, all the best, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye.